And we're back, and I gotta tell you what, this thing works out great, man. Unbelievable how much. You are feeling sleepy. What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things, playing some more ARK Scorched Earth on the VAULTS Scorched Earth server. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day. I'm having a really good day. Actually, this morning I got up here, I started doing some stuff and things, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. Make sure if you like the video that you see, please don't forget, smash the thumbs up button to show your support, peeps. And if you're new and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. So yeah, yesterday we died and we were coming back, or I got logged on this morning and I started doing some stuff and things. I got all my armor back again. I got all my stuff and things back again. I got everything dyed up back again. We got a new Tic Tac right here, ready to rock and roll, Little Buddy 5. And let me see, do we have a awesome helmet for him? You know what we need is we need a desert helmet for him. Hold on here. Let's go ahead and see. Can we make a desert helmet? Nail the days the KB stop. So we have some plans to do some stuff and things today. I'm going to tell you all about it. We got to think about some stuff. So I feel like we might be outgrowing. Wait, what? Put it on your deal. There, get it on your deal. We got to go diet too. So we'll go diet while we're talking. I feel like we're outgrowing the workshop. I feel like the workshop needs to grow a little bit. We're having some trouble with stuff and things. The last couple times I've been building. I mean, it's a nice little base, but it is kind of like too little. If we want to go to the next stage, if we want to go, I made a bunch of dye this morning too. If we want to go and we want to go ahead and start getting stuff and things like some advanced technologies, like especially if we want to get into doing vaults, we really need to increase the size of the base. So we're going to actually dye this guy's helmet. Wait, what color is our helmet? Hold on. Everybody hold on. All right, it's white on blue. So we need to get this guy blue on white. So let's go ahead like so. There we go. And one of these. No, that's going to be white, homie. Like so. Like so. And like so. Nailed it as the game stops. So, yeah, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by dying. Not dying, but dying. If we're going to extend the base or expand the base, we're going to need to get into some vaults. That means we need huge, huge amounts of metal, which is one of the reasons why I built the community forge. So we have that. And just taking a look here real quick. Let's go ahead and get on the derp so we can fly up maybe and take a look. I kind of want to try to keep it in the same spot maybe. This is kind of a nice flat spot, but in order to do this, I think we're going to have to lose some of our pens. What I'm thinking about doing is the edge of the base that's closest to me, where the moth is, where bug is, if we extend that over to the right a little bit and then all the way down to where, you know what I mean, all the way down to the edge of the pens, we could have one long base. Basically change the direction of it too. So instead of it facing like left to right like it is now, it would face like forward to backward. And it would be just like the greatest. Like if we just filled that whole area up, I think that would be plenty of space forever and ever. We'd never have to do anything else. It also would allow us to build vaults, which we're definitely going to need. And we just need to get into some of that stuff and things, some more advanced technology. So today we're going to do a little bit of that stuff. Now, 8 vaults is normally how many vaults we go. Is it 8 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 6? We did 12 vaults last time. That's right. We might do 12 vaults. And 12 vaults is a whole heck of a lot of stuff and things. Like, in order to get 12 vaults worth of stuff, I don't know. It's going to be like, that's like an episode in itself. But we'll see. We'll see how much time we have today to do all this stuff. I also took Nementh out and started leveling him up a little bit more, trying to get him and turn him into a weight wyvern. I wanted to get him so he has high weight, but I pumped him up quite a bit. I got like 6 or 7 levels, and the highest I could get was 605 weight. So I think what we're going to need is another wyvern. I think we're going to need another one. So let me see here. What do we got here? See, just 510 weight. We really need one for weight. We could get a weight RG. And I honestly don't know which would be better. I think the base weight on both of these guys is pretty close. Oh, wow. This guy's already got 665. We probably, honestly, should just get an RG for weight. Because it doesn't look like really the wyverns have really good weight stats. I don't know. I think a wyvern is almost cheating out a little bit. A weight RG's cheating out. A weight wyvern would be really, really cool. So that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to work on that stuff and things today. So I'm going to head over to the Community Forge Foundry here. Now, I heard Chicken Bone said he had left his golem over here, which is great because in one of the episodes I just showed you guys, he went ahead and added the chemistry bench over here. And I was kind of thinking when he did it, I was like, I didn't really get it. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a chemistry bench. It's there. That'll be great. But one of the things that it's really good for that I didn't think about is it's really good for, oh, there's this guy over there. It's really good for making clay. So if you want to make huge, massive amounts of clay, which we're going to need to do, this is the place to do it. So, because you got your clay right there. Now, are we out of gas or somebody just shut it off because they're smart? Sweet. And then, ooh, it's super low on stuff and things. Do we have metal and electronics in here? All right, we don't. So, do we have any metal inside of here? We don't. All right, so we're going to need metal and electronics. And electronics, we're going to need some silica pearls probably and metal, right? Yeah, so we're going to need some of that. This Jenny's almost down to 50%. What's the wind like around here? 40% wind. Not so good. So, anyway, any hoozle, do we have any metal at all? We do. Ha 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 ha. Nailed the days that can't be stopped. We have a little bit of metal right here. Now I just need to go get some silica pearls. That way we can make sure we can repair that generator. So over in this area, it looks like there's Chicken Bones' guy for gathering up stuff and things. He brought a community guy over for gathering up metal. You know, that really means that, crap, we're probably going to need to build this ramp bigger. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to do that. Is there any building material? I left some building materials here. Let me go ahead and take a look here real quick. Sand. There's some stuff and things. So yeah, I think this ramp's going to have to get bigger, but I really don't know about, using that guy. I don't think it's going to be any faster than just doing it by hand. Maybe it would be. Let's pop down here real quick and just see what the statisticals like are in this guy. What do you got there, community deal? Slam is your name. Weight is not your game. Let's pump some weight on that guy. I'm thinking hand gathering is actually going to be faster. But yeah, all right. So we got to start to get some hot metal action. I'm going to work on extending this ramp a little bit and just get some stuff and things done. And I will be your breeze, peeps. And we're back. And I got to tell you what, this thing works out great, man. Unbelievable how much of this I've been able to make already. The thing about it is, anybody that plays Scorched Earth, you guys know, it takes tens of thousands of clay. It's actually a ridiculous amount in order to build anything out of Adobe. So it really should be about half as much. But yeah, tens of thousands of clay. But this thing, just within the last, I don't even know, it only took me probably about, 5-6 minutes. There's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, near to 4,000, 3,000, 3,500 clay. That's amazing, man. It's super cool. And I spent a bunch of time gathering up a huge amount of metal. We've already got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,000. Maybe 2,000. There'll probably be almost 3,000 in there, near to that, once we're done. So, you know what? I'm not even sure if we actually even learned the vault blueprint yet. Vault, like so. Right there. Can we learn it? No, we can't. We still have the can't learn stuff bug. So, also over here, I went ahead and gathered up a bunch of silica pearls, squirted some metal inside of here. So now we can repair the Jenny right here. Hold on. There we go. Nail Ladies Campus Hip. I don't know if I have enough to repair it all the way. We'll have to see once it climbs up there. It repairs really slowly. We'll have to put a little bit more metal inside of there. Oh, no, we did. We had plenty. Right, sweet. So Jenny's repaired. Clay's being made. Metal's being made. We're on our way. What are we going to need for each one of these vaults? Let me see here. Oh, wait. I have to log out and log back in because I can't learn the engram. All right. So I guess I'll just gather up some more stuff and things, getting ready to head back to base with a whole wyvern load full of building materials, and I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back from a kite and run out in the desert. Let me go ahead and take all this. I got a huge amount of chitin, man, a crazy amount of it. Let's go ahead and see. We got room in here. Yeah, I cleared out all of the clay, brought it back to base. Let's stick all of this stuff and things inside of here like so. Are you on? Wait, I turned the power off. All right. Get that guy going. Get that guy going. And then I have a bunch of stone in here as well, so we should be able to make a huge amount of cementing paste. Let's go ahead and start squirting some of this inside of here. I want to see if maybe we can make one of these guys right now. 17. Oh, 17 times 6, though. All right, so let me go ahead and grab some more of this bad stone stuff and things. Squirt it inside of here like so. All right, let's go like that. 13 more of those bad boys. And then, is that all the stone we've got? Crap, okay. So, let's take a look at the vaults. Now that I relogged, I can see the engram inside of here. So, it's 300 metal, 60 cementing paste, 30 oil, and 60 polymer. Let's do the math. If we want to build 12 of these, that would be 3,600 metal, 720 cementing paste and polymer, and then 360 oil. The oil is super easy to get. The polymer we can get from killing mantises. Let me see here. I think we've actually got a bunch of it already. We could take all that polymer inside of there and then squirt it all inside of here. I'm not sure exactly how many we're going to have here, how much room we would have. We probably can do one of these at a time. If we've got to put 720 polymer in there. Oh, wow. No, we can't. We're not going to be able to use regular polymer, are we? Because if each one if each polymer can only stack to 10 and we need 720, that means we need 72 slots for just polymer. Obviously, there's only 70 slots in a fabricator, so we're going to have to build regular polymer. That means we're going to need obsidian and cementing paste. We're going to need a huge amount of cementing paste, a crazy amount of cementing paste. How much have we made already? Well, 180. That's not bad. Do we have any more? We need more stone. Oh, yeah, we can make way more than that. All right, so we're kind of on our way. How are we doing with the metal situation? We can actually turn this guy off now. And if we move this down here, we can count a little bit more. That's 1,000, 2,000. Nah, well, I mean, oh my gosh, these vaults are so crazy expensive. We are on our way, solidly on our way to making one. We're about halfway out there to making one of these vaults. And I need to make 12 of them? Oh my gosh. All right, so I think the next order of business, let me go ahead and grab Chicken Bones guy here. How bad is we're at 3% for our heat stroke. Let me grab this guy. Let me see. Do we have any stone that we left on here? No, just sand. So I'm going to go head out on this guy. Going to go ahead and grab some more stone stuff and things. We can make more cementing based stuff and things. We can get more metal stuff and things. We have so much stuff and things to do, man. So much gathering. This is crazy. And we're back. All right, so let's grab some of this. Let's just grab a whole batch of it. So I just want to make sure I clear something up. When I was talking about crafting stuff and things in the fabricator there, I just meant that we can't craft all 12 of them at once, but we can craft one individually at once. So that's not a big deal, like as far as we can make one and then go out and get more polymer and make another one and do that a few times. So speaking of, I think we're basically on our way to getting that done here right now. Let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff on here. Like so, I do believe we are in the realm of the possible first vault. Here we go. We're doing it. We're building a vault. Unbelievable. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, I think we can build more than one here. Let's squirt this inside of here. And where are we now? We're at 2 vaults. We're low on polymer and metal again. We only need about 100 more metal, right? We can stick that inside of here like so. We're on our way, peeps. This is actually happening pretty quick, to be honest with you. We're going to probably quickly run out of cementing paste. We can do 3 more vaults. But yeah, so we're on our way. We already got 2 of these bad boys. It is not quite as bad as I thought, but it is still kind of bad. We have to... Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and put... Holy crap. There's so much hot meat action on this guy. Dropping all your hot meat action, buddy. Oh my god, how much meat do you have? What are you, some kind of hoarder? Let's take that. Stick inside the smithy. You know what? We'll stick that inside the smithy too, just in case somebody wants to have one. Where the crap's olive oil? All right, and let's just grab all this stuff and we can stick it somewhere for right now. You know what? We'll probably just store it in one of our refining forges over here. We can stick it inside of here. This is not a bad spot. Like so. And we'll stick it inside of here. Like so. Oh, baby. Hot metal action. Give me that. All right, so we're on our way. Like I was saying, we already got 2 vaults. We're 1/6 the way there, peeps. 1/6 the way. So we just got to go ahead and get some more polymer, kind of do this back and forth a couple of times, and then we'll be our beast. And we're back with what I do believe is the exact correct amount to craft. Oh, wait. What? Oh, no. Why? Access inventory? Are you out of gas? I think it's out of gas. Hold on a second here, peeps. Everybody, hold on a second. Oh, I got gas right in my inventory already. Let's put some inside of here. Turn on. Go into the vaults. 2 more. 12 vaults nailed the days to can't be stopped. While those are crafting up, I want to show you made a huge amount of additional cementing paste. And we're crafting up a bunch more. I have a whole chest full back at base. We're crafting up a huge amount more of clay right inside of here like so. And I think we can actually make some more. Let me see if I can get over here so I can access both of these bad boys at the same time. We squirt all this inside of here. And squirt all this inside of here like so. Now, I got to tell you guys, man, I'm really glad I put this place up. And I'm super glad that Chicken Bone set up this stuff too. The chemistry bench and all that. The chemistry table. Because this place is like a hot zone for... Like, anything you need to craft with metals, sand, anything like that, like, it's so easy to gather it here. Like, I thought these, and I was saying in the video that the 12 vaults are going to take a long time, and anytime I've made them, it's taken a really, really, really long time. It actually wasn't quite as bad as I thought this time around. It was a little bit easier than I thought. Am I burdened? Oh, I'm super burdened. Let's just do a little bit of juggling. Let's do a little bit of vault juggling. So, can I... Yeah, there we go. And then we will... like so. All right. So, yeah, it was easier than I thought. It was much easier than I thought. So we got all the stuff and things we need. We have extra metal going inside of there. I'm going to make some trips to take it back to base because we're going to need that as well as all of this stuff and things, all the additional clay that we have. So this is cool. We're definitely on our way. I'll grab, hold on a second. We got to grab like 1 stack of metal. All right. So we're definitely on our way to getting the base improvement done. I can't believe we got the 12 vaults done before. like I was saying, the last couple of times I've ever done videos on vault creation, like it has taken the entire episode to get like the vaults that we need. This was a little bit faster. It was really, really cool. So now we can work a little bit on redesigning the base. So slowly heading back to the base, and then we're gonna break some stuff. And we're back at base. I got pardon me, the dinos moved out of the pens. Everything is ready to start the tear down process. Because what I want to do, like I was saying, there's a couple problems with this. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and move the foundations all the way over to here. And then build this. So everywhere basically that there's a pen right now, I want there to be like a foundation. But what's going to end up happening is it's not going to be able to be foundations, unfortunately. This area is pretty flat. But you have to have an area that's so ridiculously flat to be able to build with foundations. So you can see over here already, these are hanging off the ground. They're not going to be able to go out any further than this. If I'm not mistaken, I can't build any more in this area. Actually, you know what? We can test it right now. Let me go ahead over here, grab some foundation stuff and things so we can take a look at it. I'm very, very low on foundations, but I have a bunch of stuff and things for crafting. Oh, you know what else? I accidentally brought the chainsaw back with me. I'll have to bring that back over when I go to get the clay that I left over there. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and just show you what we can do here. So if we go like so we can build out here, we can build out here, we can build out there. But like over here, for instance, let me see here. All right, it'll allow me to snap one there, one there. See right here, we can't snap. So we're already at the point where we can't use foundations, which really, really stinks. I love the look of it. I love the way it looks. I hate using ceilings as, if I can, I'd rather have a base that's all foundations. I'd hate to use ceilings, but we're gonna have to probably use ceilings as well. It's just gonna be the nature of the beast here, which really kind of stinks. I could try to like line it all up by hand, just kind of go like so, and then get it like in alignment, and then use some ramps or something like that. That would be tough as well, though. So I think we're going to end up using ceilings and pillars. So, anyhoozle, now, at this point, what we're going to need to do is have a huge teardown process. As we tear down all the stuff and things, we're going to use it to build foundations, ceilings, and pillars. So as we're breaking this stuff all down, we're going to go ahead and recycle it all. So I'm thinking it's time for, we normally do like a building montage. I think it's time to do a teardown taj. Is that even a thing? We're going to make it a thing. Hashtag teardown taj. I don't even think that'll be a thing. But anyway, here it is, peeps. The teardown taj.
And stuff and things, man, I'm out. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt cloaca. Now the ace that can't be stopped. Just doing stuff and things, man. And stuff and things, man, I'm out. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt cloaca. Boom, bam. Let's dance. Just doing stuff and things, man. And stuff and things, man, I'm out. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt cloaca. Now the ace that can't be stopped. Couple days. Now that can't be stopped. Couple days. Boom, bam, can't be stopped. Couple days. Couple days. Boom, bam. Couple days. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Couple days. Boom, bam. Now that ace that can't be stopped. Just do stuff and things, man. And stuff and things, man. I'm out. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt cloaca. Boom, bam. Let's dance. Just do stuff and things, man. And stuff and things, man. I'm out. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt cloaca. Now the ace that can't be stopped.
And we're back. So, hope you guys liked the teardown taj. It was a little bit wacky, just me tearing stuff and things down, but it was been I don't know, I haven't heard the Stuff and Things song for a while, so I thought we'd put that in there. Hope you liked it. Make sure if you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, peeps. And I want to show you what I've done down here. I actually did the teardown taj, and then I did a bit of building as well. But I think some of this is actually going to get changed. I just wasted a lot of building materials. Oh, you know what else I haven't checked in a minute? I checked a couple times when I was building. Doesn't look like we're getting any eggs from these guys today for some reason. I have a bunch now. I think we're up to like 16 mantis eggs. That perfect tame rock elemental is going to be coming pretty soon. Do we have a storm coming in? Is that what I just heard? Are you making storm noise? Are you doing it? Tell me. Yes, there's a storm coming in. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. So I tried to do so. I was trying to think about a bunch of different stuff with this when I was building. So I was like, so I put these ramps down here, and I was like, maybe I'll just line up the foundations. But then I was like, if I just line them up, like won't connect, and when there are storms, everybody's bases are having a lot of problems with the storms if they're using these dino gates as a doorway, because these don't actually snap, I guess, and so that means that they don't really count like as a full wall. I don't know if it's actually that, like, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know if actually like that the sandstorms are just bugged and they don't, like, being inside adobe structures doesn't really save you from them, or most of the people that I'm hearing are talking about these gates don't actually snap them, so that way they don't count as like actually a part of the structure, so then you still get the sandstorms. So I wanted to kind of try to avoid that. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting our vaults down and then putting them through the roof above, which I do believe you can still do. I think you can still put a vault like through a ceiling. So we can actually test it out real quick and see if this is something that we can do. We have ceilings on us, but we need to have vault. Let's go like this, and let me just go ahead and test here. If I was to just put a ceiling, like a random ceiling somewhere, let's do it over to this side. I tore down, can you believe it? I tore down our windmill. We have to build another one of those. So it looks like we can't do that. We can't fit it in there. I want to see if I can make this with the, oh, I wonder if I can. I want to see if I can make it with the vault sticking through the ceiling. But these guys are really, really big. It's really crazy how large they are. They're over 3 walls high. So what I'm hoping to do is stick them through the ceilings. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to really test this out before we do this. I'm probably going to have to test it out with thatch to see if it's even something that we can do. But when I was building, I was like, you know what? I'm so sick of the fact that these pillars stick through ceilings still. It's been like a year, and this is still the way of things. And like it just like kind of like I was like, oh, I can't stand it anymore. I don't even care. I'm just going to build. I don't even care. And then we're just going to have them sticking through. So then I was like, you know what? I was building and I was like, it really looks cool underneath if you put the pillars on every single one. It's a little bit of a waste, but like, of course, it's like twice as many pillars. But it looks really neat as like, you know, the underside of this looks really cool like that. So I was like, maybe I'll do that. And then once I got the whole thing built out, I was like, oh my gosh, is this ugly, man? It's these pillars sticking through. It's so ugly. And so I can't do it. So I'm going to have to... What we're going to have to do, I can't believe that this is even something I'm entertaining to do, but I don't want the base to be crappy. I want it to be nice. I'm going to have to tear down every single one of these ceilings. Oh, superheat. Okay. So I'm going to tear down every one of these ceilings, and then we're going to place ceilings above like so they're not super amazingly dumb and ugly. And then once we have all this done, what we're going to have to do is once we get over to here, we're actually going to tear all these foundations down and build out ceilings on pillars again. So that everything is uniform. It'll all look better that way. It'll be a much, much better, more unified floor that way. And it's a huge pain in the butt. I really do believe, like, I've said this before, and I would love to see this happen. I really think that foundations need to be 3 or 4 times as thick. I mean, they need to be really, really thick. There's nowhere flat to build in this game. Almost anywhere that you play, it doesn't matter what map you're playing on. And so just having the foundations be like 3 or 4 instead of being that thick, being 3 or 4 foundations thick so that you could place them. I don't think it would be like outrageous to be able to place the foundation right here. You know what I mean? And so that would just make building so much easier. But yeah, for us, it isn't at that state yet. But we'll see what happens in the future. Fingers crossed. So I have to do a bunch more crafting of stuff and things. I've got to get, like 50 or 60 new ceilings built. And I got to test out. I got to get some thatch stuff and things going so I can test out. I want to see if I can make these vaults stick through the top of the ceilings so that what I will be able to do is land my wyvern on top of the building. I will never even have to have the wyvern come in. I can land it on top of the building and then unload it through the tops of the vaults. I think that would be really, really cool. So I think I might need to build a vault. Well, no, I don't. I just need to make a little testy thing out of... testy thing? Well, then, no, that's fine. We need to make a little thing out of thatch so we can test it and see if it's going to work out. So I'm going to play around that, do a bunch more building, try to get this floor flattened out, and I will be our beast, peeps. And we're back in the wee morning hours, and I've got everything switched over. So now we're all on ceilings here. The ceilings are level with the pillars, and we don't have the little ceiling nips sticking out that look terrible. And as you can see, this is what we're going to run into. We're going to have to start moving everything around here. But the other thing that I was thinking about is I don't know if we're going to be able to fit 12 vaults here. Because check this out, guys. Look how big these things are. It's crazy how big they are. On the last server, we did like 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. Like we did 3 here and then 3 here on the vanilla. And then we did 3 and 3 on the other side. So I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. I might do, I don't know. That base design I really like. But we'll have to see what goes on here. We need to turn. We need to make sure this is nice and even if we're going to place this one, because I want to test it out here a little bit. So let's see here. We're a little bit close on the left side. So, all right, hold on. We got to hold our mouse really, 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 really tight. Left. Okay, we're perfect now. Let's see here. It's still a little high. It's still a little far on the left side. You know what'd be great is if these things could snap. Wouldn't that make sense? Now we're on the right side. It's a little bit too far out. All right, so let's go in the center. No, it's a little too far out. All right, is it perfect now? Oh. It's pretty close. I think we're going to call that good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put this as even to the side as we can. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like so and like so. I really want to get it so that like it's in there as far as it can get in there. But we don't want to we want to make sure, oh, you know what? We do need a little bit of a space between each thing, because if we don't, we won't be able to place, there's a problem that you have sometimes when you place the vault. If the vault is even just close to the wall, you won't be able to like replace the walls. And I have this here as just a test. We want to add some aesthetic, different stuff and things like windows and stuff in the future. But all right, so we've got our vault here. It's ready to rock and roll. I'm pretty happy with the placement where it's at right there. So we're just gonna go ahead and set it down. Okay. Oh. All right, nailed it. It's the game stop. We got a vault. All right, so now what we want to test is, can we place ceilings? That's what I thought. All right, sweet. So we can just place ceilings like so and like so. Can we get inside of there? You know what we might have to do? We'll go like that. I have the derp over here. I brought her down. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get a land on this thing up here. Come on, game. Come on, game. Get me up there, homie. All right, hold on. Let's come around. All right, sweet. So now, and then, all right, sweet. So, and then can we access set pin code? What? Set pin code? I don't want to set the pin code. I want to access the vault. I want to access the vault from above. How are we going to get up there? Let's go ahead and see if we got some ladders made. Let's come back over here like so. We got some ladders right here. We only need about half as many. And then let's go ahead and use ladders so we can climb up. I'm wondering if it's because the dino's like touching it, if that's a problem, or if this isn't meant to be. This is going to be an expensive test right here, ladies and gentle peeps. Set pin code. So no matter where I'm looking, it just says set pin code. Oh, that stinks, man. I want to put a vault through the top of the ceiling. It would be perfect. Why won't you allow me to do it? Number one. And number two, why is the freaking vault like three ceilings and a little bit higher? It doesn't make any sense at all. I can't believe I can't. What? I just. Oh no, I threw my little buddy. Where's my Tic Tac? Tic Tac, where'd you go? And we're back. Check it out, peeps. I forgot about a trick that a guy that used to play with us on Pooping Evolved a long time ago, doesn't play anymore, called BTC, showed everybody. I don't know if he invented it. I think he figured out this way to do this. But it's a trick to make a flush-mounted, or very close to flush-mounted, vault, like so. So you can see we can access the inventory over here. Over here, I think it still says set pin code. Anywhere where the ceiling intersects with it, you can't access, but right here we can. And it's pretty much kind of sort of flush. The only problem that I see with this is that it's not going to work out very good for stopping storms. So we're going to have like a little storm shelter inside of here. But first, what we're going to need to do, what do we got over there? 4. So we need 4 railings. Let me go ahead and see here. I modified this a little bit. Let me go ahead and grab those 4 like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these 4 railings up. So we got 3 high walls over here, right? We're going to do it on this side too. To make sure it's even, we're going to build out from this one. But you're going to see, I'm going to show you how this is done. So you come on in the back over here like so. And let me go ahead and grab your vault. And then what you want to do is you've got to place your vault so that it is flush with like 2 ceilings out. So you see right here, this level, this is flush against this wall. Like so. It doesn't matter on this side quite as much. But it's flush on both sides. So we want to leave like a little gap in the back here like this. So here we're going to try to go ahead and place this. I'm going to place it live in front of the studio audience with you. We got to make sure that it's really, really nice and lined up. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn it to the right a touch. That's good. And then it should be even on this side too. Like so, you can see. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come out so that it's even with the edge of the wall right here. Like this. Let me just go ahead and get it like so it's really nice and perfect. And then we're going to make it flush with this edge like this. So that's where we're going to place our vault. Nailed it, Ace the Cape. Stopped. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and take our pillars. And we're going to use Adobe pillars for this first part here. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3, like that, right? Then we're going to place a ceiling on the top and a ceiling down 1 like so. So then we're going to take our bird. This is going to be a little bit tricky. So our bird is super fast. We're going to try to land up here. Okay, we got it. Okay, all right. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take this wooden pillar so you can see this. See how you can place it so that it sticks out just a touch, like so? So now, oh crap, do I not have any adobe ceilings on me? Oh crap, do we even have any left? I think we have some left. I got to do a bunch more crafting, like a huge amount, if we're going to go ahead and get this finished. But for now, I'm just worried about these flush-mounted guys. All right, so we have definitely ceilings, like so. All right, so now that we've done that little trick, what we can do is try to land on this thing again. All right, so now we should be able to place... See, this one's a little bit different. Yeah, it's pretty close. So there you can see. Now, this one's a little bit different. This is overlapping, and I actually like this placement better. And I think the reason that it's placing off is because we have... because these ceilings are placed on the tops of pillars. It's really, honestly, like super duper confusing how this all works. But this level, this layer, I like a lot better. So you can see that basically the ceilings up there are flush mounted to the vault. And so, oh man. Well, anyway, we can access it from the top. We can access the vault. And then you don't need any more pillars. So normally you would think, come here, man. You would think you would need more pillars to do stuff and things with. Let me see if we can land up here now. Like so. All right. Don't follow me. So there you can see it's flush mounted like so, and you can access the inventory in it. So just now that these ceilings are over the foundations, you can build this out like as far as you want. But we have to break it. You can't place the ceilings before you place the side railings. And I'm placing these railings on the side so that it kind of closes it off a little bit. It makes it look like, you know what I mean? It's one wall. It doesn't have a gap. Now, I'm assuming for ARK like technology stuff and things, there is a gap there, and there is going to be storm issues inside. I got to get up there too and get that guy. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I got to build like a little ladder or something like that. But at the end of the day, the most important part of this is that we are going to have flush mounted. Oh my gosh, this is such a pain in the butt. But we're going to have flush mounted vaults so that we will be able to park our Wyvern on top and unload stuff and things. And it'll be great. Like, it's going to be so super great and perfect for what I wanted to get done. Now, the other idea that I have is I think what I'm going to do is on the inside here, I'm going to place my machines going down the center of this. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it 10? I think so. So the center would be right here or right here. What is it? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. Yeah. So the center is right through here, through the center of this line. And we're going to place our machines in the center so that they're kind of equidistant from each side. I think it's going to look really, really good. I'm telling you what, I think this is going to be a cool base. Like, it's going to be an interesting idea and design. Now, I can build all the rest of my ceilings off of this on this side over here, which I think I will do. And that should make it so that it's a little bit better looking on all the sides. So now I got to place all the vaults and build out all the ceilings. But I got to tell you what, guys, I am exhausted. It has been a long day's recording today, doing all this stuff, things, gathering all this stuff, getting everything ready to rock and roll. But I think off camera, what I'm going to do is get a bunch of the vaults all placed, the ceiling all built, a lot of stuff basically, well, kind of like done, halfway done, I think, for the base. And I'm just going to do that stuff off camera, but I'm excited. It doesn't look like much now, but it's going to be a thing once we get to doing some more work. So thanks for coming to hang out with me today. Make sure if you liked the video, please don't forget to show your support and hit the like button, peeps. Feel free to share and favorite the videos you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.